Hello students, good evening to all, good evening and welcome in the another session, college review session, and today I am with Jalpan. So Jalpan is currently studying in IMT Ghaziabad, batch 22-24. So his percentile in CAT 2021 was 96.01 percentile, and if I talk about the calls, conversion call basically, so he converted the IMT Ghaziabad, Great Lakes, Sambalpur, Sambalpur, Bodh Gaya, Jammu, Sirmaur, Kashipur, and Nirma and NM. NM Bangalore. NM actually he got the call from the NM IMS Mumbai, but in the final wait list he cleared the cutoff. But तब तक उन्होंने admission ले लिया था, so finally he chose the IMT Ghaziabad finally. Okay, and by degree, by graduation degree, he has like BE CS, right? Computer Science.
मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग
मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग ओके यू नो जलपन अभी तक मेरे मतलब जितने भी इसमें कॉलेज रिव्यू सेशन में स्टूडेंट्स रहे हैं 3 स्टूडेंट हो गए अभी तक लाइक सीरीज में तो तीनों लाइक बीई मैक इंजीनियर सो बिकॉज बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स का क्वेश्चन होता है ना कि मैम लाइक इसका आंसर हम कैसे प्रिपेयर करें व्हाई एमबी आफ्टर बीई वो भी मैकेनिकल ब्रांच सो लेट्स स्टार्ट जलपन. So first of all, like I'm very curious to know about it. Why did you choose IMT Ghaziabad? And if I missed a few points about your profile, so please could you mention them? Yes, please.
So hello everyone. So basically I did my mechanical from LD Institute of Engineering Technology in Surcase, Ahmedabad, and I had a pretty good score there. I got 9.44 CGPA at the end. So choosing IMT over others was basically I had the similar calls. I got Great Lakes first, so I actually paid the fees in Great Lakes, but and initially I got PGDM, BFS, and DCP for IMT Ghaziabad. I got all the programs for IMT Hyderabad and Nagpur, but I didn't want to pursue BFS because like it was so restricted. I felt it was restricted because like only exposed to banking and financial services and not anything else. So I don't know. On one good day, I got a call. I got a mail that you have converted. You can take admission to IMT Ghaziabad, GDM Financial Management in the market. So that was the moment I decided that financial management will try IMT Ghaziabad. So it was of course a better ranking on the private B schools ranking. I think fourth hai IMT Ghaziabad. So that was the reason I got it. I selected BGDM FM at IMT Ghaziabad.
Okay. Okay. So, Jalpan, at your time, like in 2022, you got the admission. So, what was the cutoff? Like cutoff to get the call and safer score to convert the call.
No, actually, there was no cutoff to convert the call because after if I remember it correctly,
Mm-hmm.
IMT Ghaziabad also had a similar process like SPG. They called the candidates both on the scores as well as on the profile. So like some of my friends here had in IMT at 85% because they've got amazing profiles.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing at IMT Ghaziabad. They will do profile plus score both these calls. So I really, if you have amazing profile, you don't need to worry about score as much.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, there is no sectional cutoff at IMT also.
ओके हाँ यस 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 सो स्टूडेंट्स लाइक जो भी इसको वीडियो को बाद में देखेंगे देर इज नो सेक्शनल कट ऑफ सो जलपन एक्चुअली नो मिनिमम क्राइटेरिया लाइक बिकॉज कल रिजल्ट आया है कैट का बिकॉज है ना तो बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स का DILR में मतलब ऐसा हो गया कि मैम वी स्कोर्ड ओनली 20-25% कैट इज 98 सॉरी क्वांट इज 98 वर्बल इज 95 बट DILR is 16 or 20% so does it affect the selection process in like IMT Ghaziabad if they fill the form?
Officially, there is no such guidelines with them, but I would say on the safer side, you can expect 60, 60, 60 to be exceptional and like 80 around के आसपास अगर total है, then you are safe. Otherwise, it will basically mean if your scores are low, they will look at your profile. And if you have a missing profile, then they will call you.
So basically, Jalpan, we can summarize in the like IMT Ghaziabad. If you have the like extraordinary profile, then definitely you can get the call around 84-85%. If you have the like normal decent profile, you can expect the call at 90%, right?
Yes, 90 plus. Yeah.
So there is like extra weightage to the scorecard, like itna weightage isko rahega, and then 10th, 12th academic process.
ऐसा ऑफिशियली तो कोई है नहीं, but the people around me here like they have like I know few people who have 8 kind of profile in their academics and got some 90 plus 94, 95 percentile in CAT and they crack the interview and they
हम्म
are here with me.
हम्म
So 10, 12th में भी like अगर decent है, like I would say 888 is a decent score according to me. 888 अगर maintain किया है, plus you got some 90, 94, 95 in CAT and you crack the interview, you are in.
ओके एट
Because IMT has multiple programs. IMT has 5 programs, so they will give you. You have to fill up the choices of preferences. You have to put in 5 preferences according to your courses, and then you will get selected in some of them. So, for example, I was not selected. I'm still not selected for PGDM core, the flagship course of IMT Ghaziabad, which was my first preference. I got my second preference in IMT Ghaziabad.
okay PGDM financial management okay so
Yes.
basically around PGDM core program what is the expected cutoff it's same
It would be, I would say around 90 plus to basic हो रहेगा plus आपकी profile या ऐसी चीज because this is the core and there are only I think 120 students for core,
okay
60 for financial management, some 60 around for marketing,
okay
and I guess some 60 for BFS and another 120 for PCP. This was at my time, but I guess they have increased the batch size if I'm not wrong, but there might be some changes in batch size this year.
okay okay so CAT that percentile is clear to the students ki okay agar if they have the decent profile and like decent score kiya hai 85 plus and so like they can expect the call past academic records like they give some points to the past academic records extra points
Points, no, but it might help you, but they are not exclusively give you points. But if your profile is like, if you have some kind of problems, if you are like interview went a little bit wrong, then they might give admission based on your past academic record.
so
Not give specific exclusive weightage to it, but it might be helpful if you are stuck in.
so we can say past academic record से इतना affect नहीं होगा but yes if you have तो obviously
Safer side, yes.
प्लस पॉइंट रहेगा आपके लिए
Plus
जैसे
point,
स्टूडेंट
yes.
बोलते हैं कि मैम हमारे पास एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर को करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज का सर्टिफिकेट्स नहीं है कुछ ऐसा एंड इफ दे
तो
डोंट हैव द
ACAD
वर्क
record
एक्सपीरियंस
काम लगेगा.
हाँ तो मतलब दे कैन लाइक वो एक प्लस पॉइंट है बट अगर नहीं है तो वो उसके बेसिस पे आपका
हाँ,
सिलेक्शन और रिजेक्शन
तो
डिपेंड नहीं कर रहा
yes.
है आगे
Rejection, yes.
वर्क एक्सपीरियंस के लिए कुछ एक्स्ट्रा पॉइंट्स
It plays a major role at
ओके
IMT because you will find like the freshers are minority here, kind of. I am a fresher. I am a completely fresher. I don't have any work experience, and I am in one of the minority people around here because everyone in my class has like 1 year, 2 years. Some of the people here have around 36 months of work experience. So basically, you will find work experience people majorly like it. Because I guess one of the reasons that the profile based calls for more because of the work experience. If you have work experience, you might get a profile based.
ओके So, so Jalpan work experience okay play the major role. So any type of the reservation I'm not I know कि there is no category
No,
reservation but
ma'am.
there is any female category academic diversity location
Uh,
diversity
nothing. I sort of
nothing
it.
okay okay so मतलब पूरा जो peers हैं वो like non reservation कोई ऐसा girl female
Normally,
black
only
cat
based on scores and profile.
Okay, okay. So if I talk about like you have a you faced a lot of interview IMs and Great Lakes and IMT Ghaziabad and NM obviously. So what was your experience overall in the interview? What do you want to say to the future students ki in that way you should prepare for the interview or particularly if I talk about the IMT Ghaziabad interview. Yes, please. Could you please share your experience?
Sure, ma'am. So my IMT interview was on 15th Feb, and actually there is a I think topic on what you need to like talk or write about. If I'm not wrong, if I remember, recall it perfectly.
It's
After
okay.
that, there were the panel was male and a female professor from IMT. I still not seen them on campus. I don't know if they were second year or not.
And
So
okay.
uh,
So how
basically,
many
you need to prepare
mem
about
how many members were there in the interview?
two, just two. No,
Two.
it was a single interview. It was not a group interview.
No. Like how many panelists?
The
Panel
panel, okay, yes,
two.
only two, only two.
Okay. Yeah.
it was like they were asking me basic questions, so like the HR questions we say like my strengths, weaknesses, what I did in my bachelor's,
Mhm.
what were my favorite subjects in bachelor's, and
Mhm.
why transition from mechanical to finance, because
Mhm.
I was clear about finance, so I actually went in finance at my introduction. I
Mhm.
in my introduction I would mention that I want to pursue BA finance.
Mhm. Mhm.
So they would start grading me on finance, asking me about concepts of financial risk return and all the theories of finance.
Mhm.
And I knew there was a risk that if I say upfront that I want to do finance, if there's a professor of finance sitting on the other side, who would ask me really hard questions of finance. So I prepared finance perfectly. I read all the concept of economics, finance, and all the news, all the banks, and all that.
Mhm.
So prepare yourself. Uh, of course, Rohan sir taught me to hijack the interview, and I basically did that every time. I only say those things in answer that I knew that if these things were made questions and asked me again, I would answer them.
Mhm.
So they would basically talk about the city that I was in, Ahmedabad के बारे में बात करते थे वो लोग, and about
Mhm.
parents, what they work,
Mhm.
and all that. So basically ची के ज़्यादा रहता है. बाकी
Mhm.
तो आप इंटरव्यू को चांस दे दो कि अब मुझे टेक्निकल पूछो, तो ही वो
Mhm.
टेक्निकल पे जाएंगे, वरना दे आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन टेक्निकल नॉलेज.
सो बेसिकली लाइक जिस चीज पे आप ज्यादा फोकस करोगे अपने इंटरव्यू में, लाइक एक ऐसे बोलोगे कि टेक्निकली अगर आप साउंड कर रहे हो एंड ओके सामने वाले को फील हो रहा है कि नहीं चलो टेक्निकली क्वेश्चन पूछा है, दैट्स द इशू. अदरवाइज करंट अफेयर्स, जनरल क्वेश्चंस. सो
बट
जलपन.
एक चीज ये इम्पोर्टेंट होती है कि आप इंटरव्यूअर को कभी अ, ऐसे लाइक ओपन एंडेड आंसर्स मत देना, मतलब क्लोज एंड आंसर मत देना कि इंटरव्यू उसके बाद आपको उसमें से आंसर नहीं करते, उनमें से क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछते. फॉर एग्जांपल, if you say do you like sports, you don't say yes I like sports, you say yes I like cricket or badminton, तो क्रिकेट या बैडमिंटन पे क्वेश्चन पूछेगा. बट इफ
एग्जैक्टली.
यू जस्ट से yes I like sports, then that's the full stop. आप उसके बाद you don't know what question is going to ask, so he might ask you anything in this world. So वो रिस्क रहता है. So always answer those questions कि वो उसमें से नए क्वेश्चन बन पाए, so that you
एग्जैक्टली.
can have
यू
control of
हैव
your
टू बी
interview. बाकी
स्पेसिफिक.
तो फिर वो, हाँ, वरना तो फिर वो कोई भी क्वेश्चन पूछ लेगा and you will say like sir I'm sorry I don't know. That's the end.
बिकॉज स्पोर्ट्स इज अ वास्ट एरिया कि लाइक मतलब क्या है क्या नहीं है. ओके.
Hmm.
सो लाइक ओवरऑल जिस्ट ऑफ द इंटरव्यू, व्हाट वुड यू लाइक टू से द स्टूडेंट्स की इन दैट वे दे कैन प्रिपेयर फॉर द लाइक इंटरव्यू.
Hmm. एक one more important thing is अगर आप जीके या करंट अफेयर्स पढ़ रहे हैं, then you also need to have your opinions about them. For example, in IMT Ghaziabad, they asked me about the GDP and the interest rates in India at the time the COVID was there. They asked me about the impact of COVID on Indian GDP. But also at the same time, after I explained it to them, they asked me what would you recommend to PM Modi if you were on his economic panel? What would be your recommendations to how to revive the Indian economy? So in that way, if you are reading something, if you are reading a news article or some opinion in journal, something, you also need to have your own opinions and suggestions that you would give to someone else.
Okay, okay. So Jalpan, you faced the interview. So do you have the did you have the work experience at the time of the interview? Like at the time of the admission,
So
you were the
actually, I
fresher.
don't have any work. I
Mm-hmm.
am complete. I don't have it. I even don't have an internship with me. I did my final year projects in.
Mm-hmm. So you faced the interview also like Great Lakes, right? So what was the experience for the Great Lakes PGDM program, right?
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. So
The
what was the
Great Lakes,
experience?
it was kind of an interesting interview experience. Again, there was a panel of two person, I guess a sir and a ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And this was started normally like asking about why MBA, why finance, and everything like that. But the ma'am initially started in the similar lines, like why mechanical? Why did you choose mechanical in the first place? That was the first question I remember,
Mm-hmm.
because the only interview asked me why mechanical engineer was she. Otherwise, no one asked me why mechanical engineer.
Mm-hmm.
And then she went on to ask me like, do you know, are you aware of general knowledge? I said yes. Then she started asking me about everything. So first question she asked me was like, who is the CM of Gujarat? Then who is the governor of Gujarat? Then who is the mayor of Ahmedabad? Then she said, who is your MP and MLA? like,
Mhm.
where do you live in Ahmedabad? So, आपका MP और MLA कौन है? Then
Mhm.
she went on to ask me CM of all the Indian states.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like sequentially, there were like rapid fire round जैसा था, like 20-25 questions हमने rapid fire round में पूछ लिए थे मेरे से.
Mhm.
And वो prepare करके गया था. I was able to answer all of them. So
Mhm.
she was quite impressed.
Mhm.
So that was an amazing experience from Great Lakes interview.
Okay. Okay. So, like, if I compare Great Lakes versus IMT Ghaziabad, what is your opinion?
Great Lakes was mostly revolving around my hobbies and friends and all that. IMT did go a little bit technical on GDP and financial aspects of the economy.
Mhm.
But Great Lakes तो basically ज़्यादातर GK के आसपास ही घूमना था and personal questions पे.
Mhm. Mhm. So, like you choose IMT Ghaziabad over the IM Sambalpur Sirmoor. So, there is any particular reason why, like, why did you opt?
Yes. I actually considered a few seniors and roles as well. So the benefit of IMT Ghaziabad is that the IMT Ghaziabad has a legacy of 40 plus years. So
Mhm.
when the alumni base at IMT Ghaziabad, like I have friends in alumni committee, and they say that they have a base of around 15,000 plus alumni spread across the world. And day in, day out, I see some of the alumni getting to the highest positions in some companies. Like
Mhm.
recently, I saw one of our alumni of 2008 batch. She was promoted to the head of marketing at L'Oreal. So
Okay.
such kind of reach of IMT Ghaziabad has definitely benefited as a did a advantage when it comes to placements.
Mhm. Mhm. So, like, in your opinion, if like someone is scoring the admission in IM Sambalpur, Sirmoor, Kashipur, and all these IMs, and versus IMT Ghaziabad, so you would prefer IMT Ghaziabad, right?
Yes.
At some instant.
Otherwise, people also told me that you should go for IM Tech, but
Mhm.
uh, the tech only works for the first few years of your life. After that, your work ex speaks about everything. Like you won't flash IM Tech after 6 years passing out of a B school. Then your work experience will speak about you. So
Mhm.
getting a first work experience in a good company in a good role is very important. So I
Mhm.
guess that's why I chose IMT Ghaziabad over BBIMs.
Okay. And like top recruiters are in IMT Ghaziabad. Could you please
Well,
mention them?
mostly on the website they have already
Mhm.
showed the
Mass
names of the final placements
mass
in IMT Ghaziabad.
actually mass recruiters.
Mass recruiters they're quite hard to find this year because mostly all companies took around 4 to 5 students.
Mhm.
But yet, if I'm not wrong, the batch is kind of finally placed. I see the placements are, I think, done.
Mhm. Mhm.
And
Yes, placement
if
is awesome in
actually
IMT
I have,
Ghaziabad. 100% placement are over there. Yes.
yes, ma'am, that, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so like top 20% of the batch highest package. Is there any like this type of news do you have?
This
Highest
year's
placement.
highest, mm, it's something above 60, 65 might
Oh,
be the number
okay, okay.
for the
So,
finals.
so in which specialization? Marketing, finance, or like
Marketing.
marketing? Okay.
This high number is I guess in marketing.
Okay, okay, okay. So I think Jalpan, you helped us a lot, like to get the insights of IMT Ghaziabad. So I hope many of the students find this video very, very like helpful for them to decide ki which college they should opt or not. Like so, if like if I ask a last question, I know कि हमारी पूरी वीडियो में पूरे सेशन में ये डिस्कशन हुआ है कि why IMT. But maybe if I ask the like few points, few 4 or 5 points about the IMT Ghaziabad, why should I choose this college? Any uniqueness, USP of this college?
Uh, well, first thing is the bed strength.
That is strength.
Now,
Okay.
people refer it as bed size, but I would say bed strength. The reason is it's actually a strength to have 650 people around you. You will
Mhm,
get amazing networks. You will know so many people, and these people are gonna get to higher ranks in companies. So you might have in future you might start on a television and say he's my batchmate. I saw him in my college. So
mhm,
that's kind of reach you get here.
mhm,
And if you're an introvert, you will become an extrovert here. If you're
Mhm.
an extrovert, it will give you amazing grounds to like know people and the activities that college conducts in which we all are required to work together. For example, right now we have our APO groups, which we have to perform group activities every term. Since these groups keep changing every term, so they will give us a group of around 6 to 7 people
Mhm.
from different backgrounds, different states, and different specializations. You
Mhm.
need to work with them throughout the whole term and work on group projects of all the subjects. So this way, such kind of big strength, big batch will give you a sense of culture among the students, and it will, help you make better friends
Mhm.
at the end. These are the bonds you will remember for the life. Right now, I have like many circles in which I am an integral part of. You will learn how to be a part of different groups, how to behave in different groups differently. So all
Mhm.
that are the benefits of having great batch. Other
Mhm.
than that, the academic qualities, the professors here are amazing.
Mhm.
Right now, we are having guest lectures from in industry veterans here. For example, last term in term one, we had guest lecture on economics. The two lectures were done by him. He was a director of DPR at RBI. So
Oh.
such high profile people come to IMT to teach big guest lectures. People, faculty from IIMs and IITs come here to teach us supply chain and all that.
Mhm.
So the quality of academics is great. The resources that you get at IMT, for example, for finance students, you get access to Bloomberg Lab,
Mhm.
a whole 2 year access of Bloomberg Lab. That's unmatched. There are actually 13 Bloomberg terminals in IMT, which is like none of the other institutes in India has that kind of quality here. So there are all the benefits you get out IMT, plus 1,000 more. The activities around are huge. Right now, we just had our flagship event, Passion 2022. Many of the students might have seen it on Instagram or YouTube and LinkedIn. It was an amazing event, a 3 day event, and we just dance and do events all day and night long. So it was amazing.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. So, and you told me, Jalpan, just before starting this session, you are going France. So, like this type of opportunities provided to the students, like what they should do for these type of the opportunities.
Well, don't worry as much because once you get into IMT Ghaziabad, you will just fit in perfectly. You will need to choose a club or community to work for, and everything is gonna be so hectic in the first year. But for this internship program, don't worry a lot. Yeah, once you get it there, there will be a session conducted by the International Relations Committee. Who will send you Google Forms, and they will look out for students who are interested in this program. Then they will conduct a test and then personal one-on-one session with you. After that, you have to fill out your preferences, that which college would you like to go to. There will be a list of colleges, and there are a number of seats in each college. So after that, your ranking and your preference will be matched, and you'll be allowed to go.
Okay.
I am going to ISEG, France,
Okay.
ISEG School of Management. That's in Lille.
Okay. So, thank you so much, Jalpan. Thanks a lot. और थोड़ा
Thank, thank you,
सीजनल
ma'am.
चेंज रहो बिकॉज यू आर फ्रॉम गुजरात एंड कॉलेज इज इन दिल्ली एंड यू नो कि दिल्ली
Ma'am,
का वेदर
so it's बहुत खराब हालत है. Yeah, the campus is lush green, so you feel more cold here.
हाँ तो जो भी स्टूडेंट्स अदर स्टेट लाइक थोड़े लाइक हॉट स्टेट से आने वाले हैं जैसे थोड़ा साउथ हो गया वेस्ट हो गया तो यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा वेदर का चेंज रहेगा
Bring your
सो
jackets. Bring your jackets. You
एक्चुअली
don't wait till Diwali.
yes exactly so thanks a lot and you gave a like you shared insights about this college and it will be definitely helpful for the students so on the behalf of my students and like whoever like going to watch this video so thanks a lot Jalpan because I know there's like very
Thank you, ma'am.
busy schedule in the MBA life अभी कभी assignments देने हैं कभी class attend करनी है clubs committees and बहुत
जिसको
सारी
हम बिग
चीजें
फीस
होती है
लेके आए थे.
लाइक आपको मालूम ही नहीं होता कि ये 2 years कहाँ चले गए वो इतने इंटरेस्टिंग भी होते हैं लाइक
Yes, ma'am.
एक्चुअली यू
It's
आर
so
यंग
hectic. It's हाँ. Even you can't you can't say कि मैं ये कल करूँगा because you just the mail just came in right now. The deadline is 2 hours later in the day. Up, the life is going so fast. Sometimes you think that control है ही नहीं. It's like perpetual is going by its own. So वैसे feeling आएगी first 2 3 terms में.
So actually they are preparing for you for each and every type of the situation जिसमें आप like कैसा भी
Yes.
आपको situation मिले, you can manage that and you
Uncertainty.
can manage the situation. Ultimately, you are the future manager. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Uncertainty यही से सिखा के जाते हैं.
Exactly. So thanks a lot. Bye bye. Take care, Jalpan. Thank
Thank you,
you
ma'am.
from like
Bye
my
bye.
call.
All the best to all the students.
Yeah. Thank you.
Uh, Bye.
Bye bye.